Canada is not just a country, it's an experience. A place so vast, so diverse, and so breathtaking that it feels like multiple worlds stitched together into one extraordinary land. From frozen Arctic tundras to emerald rainforests, from glowing cities to silent wilderness, Canada's beauty is powerful, peaceful, and unforgettable. This is the beauty of Canada. Canada's landscapes feel larger than life. Standing here, you don't just see nature, you feel small in the most humbling way. The Rocky Mountains rise like ancient guardians in the west, their snow-covered peaks piercing the sky. These mountains don't whisper. They roar with glaciers, waterfalls, and endless pine forests. Places like Banff and Jasper look unreal, as if someone turned up the saturation on reality itself. Turquoise lakes reflect the sky so perfectly that you can't tell where water ends and heaven begins. Then there's Lake Louise, calm and icy blue, glowing beneath towering peaks. In winter, it freezes into a magical mirror. In summer, it becomes a painting come alive. Every season transforms the same place into a completely new world. Canada's beauty is also found in its wild, untouched spaces. Vast forests stretch farther than the eye can see, breathing life into the land. These forests are alive with stories of indigenous cultures, ancient traditions, and wildlife that still rules freely. Bears roam, wolves howl, and moose stand tall in quiet meadows. This is nature on its own terms, unfiltered and unapologetic. And then there's the water. Canada holds more fresh water than almost any country on earth, and it shows. Rivers carve through valleys, lakes sparkle under golden sunlight, waterfalls thunder with raw power. Niagara Falls, one of the most famous waterfalls in the world, is not just a sight, it's a force. The sound alone shakes you, the mist kisses your face. It reminds you that nature is stronger than anything humans could ever build. Canada's coastlines are just as stunning. On the Pacific side, British Columbia is a dream of rugged cliffs, misty forests, and endless ocean. Ancient cedar trees rise from the earth, while waves crash against rocky shores. Here, you can kayak through calm waters while orcas glide silently nearby. Sunsets paint the sky in deep oranges and purples, reflecting off the sea like liquid fire. On the Atlantic coast, the beauty changes its rhythm. Newfoundland's dramatic cliffs meet roaring waves, creating a wild and poetic landscape. Colourful fishing villages sit along the shore, full of charm and resilience. Icebergs drift slowly past the coast, glowing blue and white like floating sculptures. Whales breach the surface, reminding you how alive the ocean truly is. Canada's north is a world few get to see, but those who do never forget it. The Arctic is raw, silent, and hauntingly beautiful. Snow blankets the land, stretching endlessly beneath pastel skies. At night, the aurora borealis dances above green, purple, and blue lights moving like spirits across the stars. It feels otherworldly, like standing on the edge of the universe. But Canada isn't only about wild nature. Its cities add another layer of beauty, vibrant, diverse, and full of life. Toronto rises along Lake Ontario, blending modern skyscrapers with historic neighbourhoods. It's a city that feels global, where cultures from around the world come together. Food from every corner of the planet, languages from every continent, and stories woven into one urban heartbeat. Vancouver is where city life meets nature seamlessly. Mountains rise behind glass towers, forests surround downtown streets. You can ski in the morning and walk along the ocean by sunset. Few cities on earth balance nature and modern life so effortlessly. Montreal feels like poetry in motion. Cobblestone streets, old-world architecture, and artistic energy fill the air. It's a city that celebrates creativity, music, and romance. Every cafe, every street corner feels alive with character and charm. Canada's beauty also lives in its seasons. Each one transforms the land completely. Spring brings melting snow and blooming flowers. Summer fills the country with festivals, long golden days, and endless outdoor adventures. Autumn sets the forests on fire with reds, oranges, and yellows. A spectacle so stunning it draws visitors from around the world. Winter turns Canada into a snow-covered wonderland where frozen lakes shine and cities glow warmly against the cold. And perhaps the most beautiful part of Canada isn't something you can photograph. It's the feeling, the calm of standing alone in nature, the kindness of strangers, the respect for land, culture, and diversity. Canada's beauty is gentle but powerful, quiet but unforgettable. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it. This is a place where you can breathe deeply, where silence feels meaningful, where nature reminds you of its strength, and people remind you of humanity. Canada doesn't try to impress. It simply exists vast, raw, and stunning. And once you see it, truly see it, a part of you will always belong here. If this video made you feel something, if it made you want to explore, to dream, or to travel, then Canada has already worked its magic. Welcome to the beauty of Canada.